Here we will see date functions in C#. First is now, which is used to display current date. Day function returns the day of a date. Month function returns month of a date. Year function returns year of a date. Hour function returns hour of a date time. Minute function returns minute of date time. Second function returns second of date time. Day of week function returns the day of a week of date time. Add days function returns number of days after the current date. And subtract function returns number of days before the current date. Here we will create a window application for executing the date function. For this we will add one form here. And we will add controls on it. Here we have added these controls. I have added this date time picker and the different buttons for executing the date functions. To execute, we will set it as a starter form. We will execute it by pressing F5. Here, if I click on this current date function, it will display the current date in this date time picker. The syntax is datetime.now. If you want to assign this to the datetime picker, then datetime picker dot value equal to datetime.now. Day function returns the current day of the month. Month function returns the current month. And the syntax is datetime.now.month, which is used to display the current month. Year function returns current year. Hour function returns the time in hours. Minute function returns the number of minutes in the time. Syntax is datetime.now.minute. And second function returns the seconds from time. The syntax is datetime.now.second. Day of week function returns the day of the week, that is Monday to Sunday. The syntax is datetime.now.day of week. Time function returns the current time. Day addition function returns the date after adding specific days interval. The syntax is datetime.now.add. X is an integer value which you are going to add in the date. I have added here 30 days. So from current date, after 30 days, the date will be this. The day subtraction function returns backdate from the current date with specific number of days. But for this, we have to define a time span variable and assign a value. I have added here 30 since I want to go 30 days back. So I have given here 30. And the syntax is datetime.now.subtract x. That is the number of days you want to go back. The parameters used in this time span function is days, then hours, minutes and seconds. If you want to go back specific hours, then give here hours, minutes and seconds.